Three, two, one. What's up, everybody? Three, two, one. What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout. Big news was released a few days ago. I let it breathe a little bit just because I want to see, like, is this legit? Is it real? Or is it just like one of these countless rumors floating around the internet? Apparently, Zack Snyder's Justice League is officially going to be released on HBO Max. It's not going to be going to theaters. There ain't no movies going to theaters right now, obviously. But the cool thing about all these different companies having streaming services that they can actually do like different director's cuts. And, you know, it doesn't cost them anything just to upload it on their streaming service because you're paying for it anyway. So I think that this is pretty cool. Before I get to the details, if you could please just subscribe, comment, like, I'd really appreciate it. Also, I just want to say I hope everyone is having a fantastic Memorial Day. Spend just a moment today to just think about all of the countless men and women who gave their lives, who didn't get to fulfill their dreams, didn't get to have a family, didn't get to grow old. They did all that so that we could have all the freedoms that we have today. Just take a moment. We can never fully repay them back, but what we can do is we will never ever forget about them, their names, and what they sacrificed. Okay, so let's jump into the Zack Snyder article. So over on comicbook.com, I found this. Zack Snyder's Justice League officially releasing on HBO Max. The long-running fan campaign to #release the Snyder Cut has finally paid off, with Zack Snyder's Justice League officially announced for release on HBO Max in 2021, so next year. The new version of the movie is receiving full support from Warner Brothers, which is cool because you want to get full support from the studio because they have all the money. They own the footage. It's not Zack Snyder's footage, even though it's right out of his mind and his heart. It's Warner Brothers, you know, they own the characters, so that's nice that they're involved in this. Warner Brothers Pictures, and will provide Snyder and his wife, who's his producing partner, that's interesting, Deborah Snyder, the resources to complete their vision with the original crew. The filmmaker has steadily provided teases of his plans with behind-the-scenes images and multiple screenings and Q&A sessions accompanying the movies he's made. And now fans will have the opportunity to see them come to life. Fans determined to see director Zack Snyder's version of the DC team-up film have been passionate, online and off, in their efforts to get the version brought to screen, and now those efforts have paid off. See, like, when we actually do videos about movies, when we post on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, it's not just a waste of time. I know a lot of people say, like, you know, dude, why do you care about these films? Why are you posting? Why are you creating hashtags? Why are you liking, sharing, commenting? It's just a waste of your time. It's not a waste of your time. These studios want to know what you think. They pay people to sit in a cubicle and go through our comments. Believe it or not, they actually do, because this is the honest feedback. Studios have always done secret screenings with a test audience. And, you know, it goes good, it goes bad. Disney still does it. It doesn't always work well, you know. Sometimes the feedback isn't totally truthful from people. But if they kind of like, if they can read like 1,000 comments on a trailer, they kind of get the feel for what the public really thinks. And if 95% of the comments are negative, they know that, gosh, people aren't going to buy a ticket to this. Or if the comments are 95% positive, they know for a fact the wind is going in the right direction. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't listen to people that are trying to talk you out of just saying what you really think. Also, there's word that the effort to complete Snyder's vision could cost between $20 to $30 million, with more visual effects to be completed alongside the final cut. This could result in a much more substantial version of the movie than was released in theaters after Josh Whedon's cut was horrible. I got to tell you, I'm just not a fan of that dude. There's a lot of really negative things about him. If you go on his Twitter, it's like the dude just sits on the can all day and just mean tweets people. I don't really get it. If I was him, I'd be like doing a million other things. I'd be traveling, you know, anything than wasting my time doing that. Okay. There's also a question surrounding the involvement of actors such as Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, and even Ben Affleck. While there's no word about any need for reshoots yet, a report from The Hollywood Reporter indicates that Zack Snyder's Justice League could bring back the original actors to record additional dialogue. Whether that takes place in the form of ADR or pickups remains to be seen. News that the Snyder Cut will finally get an official release comes after a long effort from fans, including a concentrated online campaign that saw the Actors Justice League, including Gadot, Affleck, and Ray Fisher, taking to Twitter to share their support for simply tweeting the release the Snyder Cut. So, as you can see, even like the actors, even Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck posted a video showing his support for this cut, because look, I mean, yeah, a lot of Hollywood actors get under our skin. They seem ungrateful. They seem like they don't really fully comprehend that they won the lottery by actually doing something that they really enjoy doing and making a boatload of money. You know, I get it. But when you give your feedback passionately, these are still people that are doing a job and they're taking time out of their life to, you know, even though it's a really cool job, they're still taking time out of their life to do something that is hopefully not a total embarrassment. So if you're showing support for what they did, the effort that they put in, and you're giving constructive feedback so that this thing isn't like an embarrassment for the next 100 years, they tend to appreciate it. And Ben Affleck seems to really appreciate it. Same with Henry Cavill and Gal Gadot. So, you know, I tip my hat to him. So anyway, let me know what you think. Are you excited for the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League? Or are you kind of just like, whatever, dude, like, I'm over it. I'm not even thinking about it anymore. You know, I'm ready to watch some new characters that we haven't seen any movies made of, or some new reimaginings. Or are you just tired of this potentially being just another cheap money grab from Warner Brothers? It's like they already did a class project and turned it in, and they got an F on it, and so they're gonna bring it back home, and they're gonna just glue some popsicle sticks to it, and then they'll bring it back in, hopefully they'll get an A. Do you think that's what this is, or do you think this really is a genuine attempt at improving art? Let me know. I have some theories on this. I might go towards the popsicle stick theory, but comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, or original content, click subscribe. Later.